Woolworth says its food business was again the big driver of its solid performance, but pricing issues in the children's wear and footwear segments impacted negatively on the performance of the clothing business. Woolworth says consumers can expect to see some relief in food prices due to lower fuel costs and easing inflation.
You actually do see the impact, and we've seen a number of instances where you've had food deflation. Over the last 12 months, tomatoes and potatoes, for example, where there's oversupply, we've seen real deflation in those categories. And our forecast inflation in our foods business, we're forecasting inflation to come down in this 6 months and then down further again in the 6 months after that. It's a highly competitive business, the food business. So when input costs come down, so do prices, because it's such a competitive market.
Despite all its stores boasting generators, the high-end retail group says constant load shedding is affecting its operations. It says the move to diversify into other markets will offset the risk of power shortages in South Africa.
That when a mall goes dark, people aren't going to come shopping. So it does affect us. We are concerned about it. By the end of the day, it's going to happen. It's going to be a reality. It's going to affect everybody in the business. It's very difficult to forecast that. And if I have a look at the market in Australia, the forecasts are for an improvement in retail conditions in that marketplace, so we should benefit from that. And in the last quarter, we should begin to see some of our plans in David Jones coming into effect.
Woolworths last year spent 23 billion rand in acquiring David Jones and Country Road Group in Australia. It says there are no immediate plans for further acquisitions, as it's now focusing on maximizing value out of its latest assets. Liuta Mutluhelwa, SABC News, Cape Town.